Now in this video I'm just going to show you another thing you can do to develop the material you've already written. So once you're at that stage and you've got a melody, you've got some chords, and this thing is called a counter melody. Now a counter melody is a term you'll hear in classical music as well, is simply a melody that goes against or counter to the main melody. So the really important thing is here, it is different from a harmony line in that a harmony line will follow the same shape, the same rhythms, but do it a bit higher or a bit lower. A counter melody is a melody that's got its own distinctive little character, but this is the crucial thing. It's not supposed to outcompete and outdo the main melody. Now, how are we going to go about doing this? Well, firstly, we need to know what key we're in. This song's in G, so I'm going to use notes from my G major scale. All right, you could use your G pentatonic, but I'm going to use the G major scale here, and I'm going to improvise. And what I'm listening out for, and this is the big tip here, is when the main melody is not doing a lot, maybe holding a note, that's a good time for your counter melody to move around a bit. When there's a gap in your main melody, that's a good time for your counter melody to move around a bit. When your main melody is doing something interesting, try not to compete. Just let your counter melody sit a little bit. Okay, so let's try those things. I'm on G major scale. I'm trying to listen out for little gaps where I can do things and not compete. Oh, another thing, I've picked an instrument that's deliberately not going to compete with the voice as well. Here, you don't want two similar timbres. Now, here we go. Let's give it a try. Before you get into your chorus. Now that's quite deliberately not a perfect example there, but you get the idea. I just got to quantize it because I have to do these things, and delete the obvious wrong note I can see there. Now I'll listen to it again and let's see what we think. Now I'm not happy here. This note here, I don't know if you heard, but my counter melody and main melody ended up on the same note. It's this note here. I didn't like that. Let's just have a think. What can we do? Maybe I might put that up there, see what that sounds like. Just have a play with it, shall we? That's better. That's okay. Don't like that. I don't like that being on that same note as the voice there. So I'm going to drag it down to a D, because I know that a D is part of the G major chord there. See if that makes it a bit better. So you see I'm constantly editing and checking. I think that's not a bad little example of a counter melody. So, in summary, know what key you're in, so you know what notes you can pick from, which scales you're using. Pick a distinctive timbre, and also don't compete rhythmically. So when one part rests, the other one can have some fun. When the other one's having fun, the other part can have a rest.